The Truckee Way. We will treat everyone, and their point of view, with respect, courtesy, and fairness, except Kiely Rodni. We will approach issues with creativity and innovation. We will conduct ourselves, and the town's business, according to the highest ethical standards, unless you drown in our reservoir. We will encourage the free exchange of ideas and information by open and honest communication, unless our law enforcement fucks up a case like Kiely's. We believe that non-adversarial dispute resolution results in the most effective community, decision-maker, and employee involvement in the town and its future. Because money and operations are more important than a 16-year-old's life and how she died. Revised October 2022. Hashtag, no honor in silence, hashtag, what happened to Kiely Rodni? Hashtag, boycott Truckee, hashtag, fuck Truckee.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patent it. Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
What up, Squirrel Squad? As the days get closer and closer and closer, I feel sadder and sadder and sadder. So today I was sitting, and at first I was just going to do a gaming night live with Phoenix. And then the more I started listening to Miss G's video, I was like, you know what? I want to go back and I just want to see what I've done for Kiely's cause in the past year. I never realized that I put as many lives and as many videos as I have. So, what I pretty much want to do is I've picked the ones that I am most, I guess, proud of, you could say, that I want to put back out there for Kiely. And then what I'm going to do after we go through, I think there's like 10 more on this playlist. I want to go visit Miss G's channel, and I want to go through a lot of these videos and shorts she's putting out because they are so heartfelt. The woman always has me in tears, and I can't stop thinking about Kiely. So here we are. We're going to do a live. I forgot that I even made this video right here, which is called Nuggies and Nuts for the Squirrel Squad. Remember when I said I remember having footage of me going through a website that showed the 911 call? I found it. I'm going to play this part, and then we're going to go back to playing the videos that I've made. If anybody wants to hop up on a panel tonight, you are more than welcome to. I will drop the link right now. But for now, to get through what I'm feeling and make it, my feelings go back to the focus is Kiely Rodni. I want to do this. So I'm going to put the invite link down below. Hi, Miss G. How you doing, baby? Brando Squirrel, Anna Bean, Goslin, Michael, Susan, Megapints is in the house. Sunshine Joy's in the house. We got Sage is in the house. Army's in the house. Silence, Ara. I love all y'all. Mom First. Katie Bug's in the house. Crane Kicks is in the house. Y'all say a prayer for Crane. She has lost somebody that is like a mother to her yesterday on her journey back to home. Just say a prayer for her to uplift her spirits. Keep her in your thoughts and your prayers, that the coming days and weeks get a little lighter for her. Let's see who else we got. Bridget in the house. Bridge is in the house. I don't want to miss anybody. I think I said Susan. All right, y'all ready to get this? I know I missed names, but I want to get through this. It might be emotional. If you catch me crying, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care anymore. But this part right here, I was like, I knew I recorded. I knew I put it somewhere out there, and it bothered me. I want to go ahead and go. I hate my own voice. Okay, so I went through the police logs. This is where I found the nuggets in the police logs. But this is activity mapping. Yes. And then what I noticed, like, I was just playing with all kinds of settings. Let me fast forward. But what you want to do is you want to go to the historic date range, okay? I don't even know if this is still live or not. You want to select the date you're looking for to the date ending. So this video, Michaela, this is my Nuggies and Nuts video that I did. What I'm going to do is let it refresh. This is the one that shows all the 911 calls and how they changed them to abandon or hang-ups. Okay. And I'm not talking just in Truckee. I'm talking clear down into take a hoodie off. You see a huge number change. So I've been wearing all my Kiely stuff today. Further and further, the numbers change depending on where'd my audio go? Your area. And what I want to focus on. Do y'all still hear it? Because I don't. Reservoir. I don't hear it no more. And then if you see and click on this one, because y'all still hear the audio? Because my audio is not working. Did I hit a button? Hold on. Closest to Kiely Rodni's. Yeah, I don't. Oh, it's disconnected. Hold on. What is going on, bro? Now my Bluetooth's acting all wonky. That's kind of not weird or anything, you know? All right. All right, we're back. I'm sorry. It's my headphones. My Bluetooth disconnected and reconnected for whatever reason. That's cool. Y'all could still see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the link to this. Okay, I'm going to pause this right here. I'm going to drop the link in chat. You guys can still see my screen share because it says that my screen share is not working anymore. I don't know what the hell is happening. I need to take some things off with my other Kiely shirt. Y'all can still see my screen share? Put a 1 in chat if you can see my screen I'm sharing. If not, I'm going to have to fix that. Can you see my screen, my shared screen? Somebody, anybody? Okay, you can. All right, let's get it. This was on August 19th. Pay attention to the next one. This is the one I want y'all to focus on. Assisting the public, 911. It's unknown, hang up, abandoned call. This call was created in the log on August 21st at 12:19 p.m. for Nevada County Sheriff's Office. The event ID is 2208210. My mouse needs to move. I need to move my mouse. Hold on. I might read it. Hold on. I'll let me read it. Jenny. La la. No audio? Now there's no audio? All right, hold on. Hold on. WP would have placed the call to 911? I don't know. You guys can make that decision. All I know, it was placed on the same day that AWP found Kiely Rodni's remains and her car. I will give you the event ID. It is 22082100037. There you go. There's the number. And that's all I wanted to show you from this. I'm going to keep moving on because there's a lot I want to show you. This is from Mark and Kiely.
So enigmatic and charismatic, gotta live static, gotta get at it, never pragmatic, cause we live tragic. I can't live average, to be alive's magic. Turn it up in the back cause I'm grabbing everything I want, get in my way and I'm stabbing. I'll be moving crowds till I'm 6 feet napping. They need another fix, hooked on like an addict. I got my eyes on the prize and it's really lies. I wanna live till I die, make a difference right. I wanna give those in need a reason to fight. I wanna live every day like it's my last night. I wanna change how we play the game. Rearrange all the pieces till they say my name. Push an agenda, dance, doing what they say. I wanna stand up and start a revolution. I wanna 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 start a revolution. I'm on top now while we kids and babies. Call me out, president, fuck, you'll hate me. I'ma trust my gut, you don't faze me. I'ma get my blood, don't save me. Damn it, never enough, still chasing every single drink that I passed since I was 18. I wanna start a revolution. 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 Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded,
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, I wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patent it. Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, got my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I guess I need to unmute myself. I'm gonna pause it there for a minute. I need to get a link somehow sent over a text message. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So let me open a new tab. Let me put it over here. Let me do it this way. I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it this way, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Give me 1 second. Actually, no, I'll just move on to the next video. Wait. Yep. Eep, up, oh, okay. Let me do that there. All right, there you go. Ooh, I be sweating. All right, y'all ready for the next one? This one and the next one, I do believe, are videos that, yes, me and Mark did together. Let's get this one.
Hey, Nick. How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus ride. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. I started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching, is that me, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my sweepstakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me, I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right, I'm quite nervous. Thinking what that looks like it gets blurry. And things might hurt me, it's probably gonna be a long journey, but what the though? Cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. Spend a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty sure that I admitted I'm a classy role. Only pretty given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map to hope, you see? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in something to forget what I'm saying. Go. Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. The taste of the flame in the pump my stomach. I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. I was sleeping, trying to push my buttons. I said, oh, touch it. Now y'all done it. Give me critical, never typical. If you give it that for recyclable, I'm a criminal. It's a bit never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it. You call me what you want, never unforgettable. Even I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Well, then I've been thinking cinematic and beautiful. And I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, this sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. And it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I am. The point of thinking is the mind is a powerful place. And what you feed, it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me. This will only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face, every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your fate. Take a look at the benefits. Nothing to mess with, I can never be delicate. Right? I'm looking at the kitchen measurement. Take a measurement to pick it up and give me the evidence. Pretty. You never pretend it. I'm a gentleman, depending on the nothing you're genuine. Pretty. I'm not afraid to get you to give you the proper energy to keep it to myself when I'm celebrating. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. See, pass back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a wall right now that I can't predict. So we throw that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better brace your fist. The search begins, a pack, so enjoy the trip. Where the beat go?
Yo, who said won't psyop? Dude. What up, Craney? How you doing, baby?
Hey everyone.
How you doing, honey?
I'm just sitting in my car by myself, so I just came up here for support.
Okay, all right, that's good. We're just gonna keep on going through them. I'm gonna go over some Miss G stuff after we go through some of these.
Okay.
You all right? You doing okay?
I am. I can't see chat, but thank you everyone.
I love you, girl. I love you.
I love you.
I've been thinking about you all day today. It's gonna be okay.
I know.
You will get through this.
I know.
God is good. God got you.
Thank you everyone. I am mute, so we can go on.
Okay.
Oh gosh, here goes the tears.
Shout out to T-Rev.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I just said, oh goodness, here goes the tears even more. But
I'm sorry.
Yeah, shout out to T-Rev, but no.
Mad shout out to T-Rev.
This emotional week for us all.
It sure is. It sure is. This video would not be possible without his song. All I did was put some video to his vocals. So
it's perfect.
Without him, this would not be possible. I wish more people would make music about Kiely.
Me too.
I really do. Y'all ready to get this? All right, I'm gonna mute.
Look, all my life has been neglection, so now I pick up the pen and use it as a weapon. Yeah, you can see that I'm affected. People getting killed for nothing but obsession. You need to look at your reflection and decide who you are. Stop acting disconnected. Got mothers killing kids. People kill them live, but I be on the mic. Speaking how I live. Every day I wake up, it's another person that's dead. And YouTube has to solve it because the law is filling kids. I'm disgusted at the evil in the end. And if you connect the dots, you'll see the vision in your head. Why do people die as victim to the streets? They wonder why I'm up all night and can't sleep. I'll be the voice for everyone who can't speak. L.E. Phil Kiely and now Sammy is free. AWP did a good deed. They all be talking all that shit while they just do it for free. 16 days for 35 minutes. Y'all try to throw them off and just want to play the victim. Reaching out to YouTube channels for clout. I wouldn't check it. TV, if I money your house. And that's that investigate, stay sending out the hate. Why you mad at Doug and Nick for finding Kiely in the plate? Make it make sense. You're a fake bitch. You were there for money and now you're mad over fake shit. And that's something I can't relate with. Some of emotion from the the mom on the statements. All I seen was the devil in her eyes. Told you died, you were fake. I can see it through your lies. God send me on your stream like the FBI. You been grooming little kids. I can see your whole disguise. If you never call my money upon that line, why you lie to the people and say you won't do it live? Yeah, you're looking at your sus. Got an arrow on the ground pointing towards Kiely's truck. And you wanna come and hug church. I think your butt hurt. You trying to blame the man for your dog, but couldn't find the dirt. I guess that's what they mean by the trucky way. If you step foot in the town, you might die from foul play. And I don't know what to say, but I can feel it through my soul. She didn't drive in that lane. So y'all can try to go convince somebody else, cause I'm not falling for that shit. The autopsy really smells.
See, let me explain what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The water in the lungs. You don't test for the weight of shit. I guess it is the trucky way.
You gotta stop doing this.
I mean, I really guess this is the trucky way, man. Kiely Rodni needs justice. Shout out to AWP for being the only real ones in this situation. And that's sad. There's so many people that care. Red Gang family, I'm out.
Much respect to T-Rev. This is going to be a long one, y'all.
I'm a firm believer in second chances. However, some things don't deserve forgiveness. Maliciousness does not deserve forgiveness. Cold-blooded, cold-heartedness, taking the life of a 16-year-old deserves zero forgiveness. I have set a radius of 10 miles around Prosser Creek Reservoir. We're going to work hard to clear Stampede, Independence, Boca, and Prosser Creek, all within that 10-mile range.
Yeah, tomorrow marks 2 weeks since the Truckee teenager disappeared after attending a party at a campground. We are learning tonight that a new group of volunteers are coming from out of state to help find her.
Everybody just wants the same outcome. It doesn't matter who finds her.
40 to 50 feet offshore. You could easily conceal a vehicle right in here.
Doug Bishop and his team is ready to join the search for missing Truckee teenager Kiely Rodni.
We all have one goal. We all just want to find Kiely. The reason that this is suspicious is because you could dump a car down that hill back here in this corner, in this little cove, and no one will see it.
The team coming in just days after authorities announcing they are scaling back the search for Kiely.
We've had over 9,000 man hours into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this?
They just want help. They don't care how it gets done. They just want it done. I hope it's an accident, because accidents happen, as tragic as it would be regardless if she's no longer with us. An accident is better than somebody maliciously doing something horrible to her. I mean, you could just imagine the way that would happen in your last moments, knowing that someone is taking your life, versus I'm in an accident and it's quick and it's just different. It's a lot different. And I hope that if that's how this has ended, it's an accident versus at the hand of somebody else.
What would you want to say to Kiely tonight?
I love her so much. So many people love you. And we're all looking and we're trying so hard. And I'm so sorry we haven't found you yet, but we're not giving up and just hang in there, sweetie. Just like you soon bring you home.
After a campground party, police are treating this as a possible abduction.
Investigators believe someone knows something. They're asking anyone with information to come forward.
When you miss a loved one or a friend or a community member and you don't know, that's a nightmare. But I don't want to find her. I want to be able to clear all this water and be able to tell the family, she's not here. She's not here. Here, the ground is a lot harder, so the tire tracks are a lot harder to see. However, we can see tire tracks clear as day. You got a tire track right here. Look at this. See that? Those are tire tracks. We also have, equipment there, trucks during the day, probably workers. But whether or not we can see tire tracks, it doesn't matter, because I can see out at least more than 100 feet. You can clearly see the growth. In the growth, the pattern in the growth, the vegetation, nothing's been changed. If a car would go in, there'd be a path, and a car's not going to go that far out right here. There's no path. There's nothing cut. You could launch a car off here, though. It's just, you're not going to hide it right there. Saturday, August 20th, we're at Donner Lake. Truckee, California.
I'm 100% confident that the vehicle is not in this lake.
We have now cleared 5 miles of shoreline on all 3 boat ramps here on Donner Lake.
Somebody out there has answers. If you or somebody you know thinks you might know something that happened that day or that night, you need to come forward. You need to step up, call the authorities, talk to somebody, and get the information out there. There's a 16-year-old daughter missing. A mother is missing her 16-year-old daughter. We need to find her and bring answers to this family.
Day 2 in our search for Kiely Rodni. We're beginning right here at Ground Zero, Prosser Family Recreation Site, where Kiely, 16-year-old Kiely, disappeared from. According to law enforcement, this was her last known location, and determined that we should start in a different area. Those areas were within our 10-mile radius. We were able to rule them out, and that's what brings us back to square one here at Prosser Family Campground.
Of course, a lot of questions, as you did mention there, and a big one is this dive team was able to find her. They went out there this weekend, found her pretty quickly, while investigators searched that area and haven't found her. Have they responded to say, I guess, why that is?
Time is 10:41. We are now on Prosser Creek Reservoir. This is, according to law enforcement, Kiely's last known location. Helicopters have stated that they could see the bottom of this reservoir. We've had multiple different extreme levels of sonar utilized by different sonar teams in this reservoir. I'm confident in what they've done. However, and not to sound cocky, but if we haven't searched it, it hasn't been searched. That's our motto, so that we stay efficient and protect the integrity of everything we do as we're working for families and law enforcement. So, could the car be in here? According to law enforcement, like I said, we are at her last known location. They said her cell phone stopped pinging right here at 12:33 a.m. on August 6th. My ability to put Nick out in front of me so I can see what he's seeing, see what he misses, see if he catches anything and so forth. Great training opportunity. And speaking with the Placer County Sheriff's Department, they did advise me that it got down to about 55 feet deep. And right now we are at 45 feet. This just got sent to me. I cannot name who did, but it says the Truckee Facebook missing persons groups are on fire with speculation about what happened to Kiely. Thing is that some of it may not be speculation. It may be real clues as to what happened. The party, 200 plus, fact is there was a lot of drinking and drugging. Reported fights, some disturbing behavior between Kiely and a girl named minutes before the party suddenly breaking up, and then cars started flying out of the parking lot. Something bad happened, and all the kids' parents told them not to get involved. You may want to keep in mind that there's a possibility of what happened to Kiely could be more sinister, and there was a panic. I knew. You know, I feel the same way. A kid goes missing after attending a party of 200 to 300 people. There's always, most likely, something that happened at that party. Someone knows something. Someone possibly did something. It's an accurate and fair assessment to make. Not only one person knows, but multiple people know. This boat ramp over here is in our target area as well. This entire reservoir, but we have another boat ramp right here. You can see the cars, how they pull down right to the water all the way over here. So if something bad happens, you could put a car in here anywhere. We are on the side where the party was here at the campground. So if we're gonna find the vehicle, I would fully expect to find it right where we are right now.
Hey, does this lake get pretty dry at the end of the summer?
This is probably the driest it's been in a long time.
Really? Okay. There's some weird. If they scanned it, how would they miss that? So I'm assuming it's nothing because they did have dive teams, but I don't want to be the guy that just says, oh, it's nothing because it doesn't look like a car.
So we're going to head over here to the other side of the reservoir where there are lots of drive lanes down to the water's edge where people have cookouts, get-togethers, parties, family gatherings. This is a prime location where Kiely's vehicle could have made it into the reservoir. Is that what you just saw?
Yeah. So it's just a big shadow there. You see that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense though. It's only 10 feet of water. We definitely have something man-made. Big.
It's probably nothing, but it was a big shadow.
It's something.
Isn't that weird? I mean, it's just big.
It's definitely something directly under us right now. What is that, Carson? Is that a boat? Or is that an SUV? Whatever it is, it has buildup on it. Could be a car. More in the shape of a boat. And I'm seeing similarities that show buildup, which we shouldn't have buildup on this car. It's only been 2 weeks.
It looked like an upside down sunken boat.
Possibly. Could be a boat. It's something though. I believe it's a car. And I have to be quiet because I don't want to alarm the entire campground right now. This is an ongoing investigation. Man, we're getting some funny imaging on this, which is indicative of a newer vehicle. There it is. See that? What is that? That's a wheel. See the wheel? Is it a wheel? Is it a boat? It's like a wheel, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's a wheel. That's a wheel, dude. We have a wheel. It's tall, whatever it is. Got it. Got it. We got a car. We got a car. So trying to pull myself directly over it. Look at that. It's not giving a good reading, but there's a wheel. You see it? You guys put us in this position. Let's assess our situation. 18 different agencies. Over 19,000 man hours have been put into this. Not a zero vehicle was found in this reservoir. That is giving me a really weird reading. It looks just like a car. It looks just like an SUV. And it looks like it's giving me some misreadings the way a newer car would. So amazing scan. Great job, man. Great job scanning that. We need to do this as quietly as possible. No one at camp can know what we're doing. Everybody's phones need to be turned off. If you have a phone, you need to turn your phone off right now. The last thing that we want to do is cause alarm to the family and or the local law enforcement. I want to be able to do that peacefully. I don't want to cause a turmoil. If anybody knows that we found a car right now, it's gonna be unnecessary. It's gonna be unnecessary trauma for the family. We need to go back to the ramp and cause as little. We found nothing. We're just moving locations. That's all. Okay. All right. If this is her, this means all hope is lost as far as her still being out there, right, and her showing up, her being found safe. This is devastating. This is as devastating as it gets. It's different when we're finding somebody who's been missing for 20 and 30 years.
Right.
This child, 16-year-old, same age as my daughter. She's only been missing for 2 weeks. Literally, the campground is right up over the hill. Right over the hill. This car is 0.3 of a mile from the campground she was at.
strangers around me. I don't know who to trust, how to ground me. I can feel adrenaline, my heart's pounding. The enemies all around me surrounding. Yeah, I think I better prepare. No fear in this world, better beware. No time in the world, yeah, to be scared. Leave it all on the line or don't be here. My ending's unclear. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. Listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't want no rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I was born to make changes. Rearrange this place, gotta tame it. Enemies everywhere when you're famous. They wanna take this dream and deflate it. I hate it, but I use hate as fuel to give me energy. I got the barrel and the scope on my enemy. It's in my mind how I redefine everything I know. Who I am, what I want, a clear identity. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this.
Yep. That's what we do it for, brother. Good job. Good job. It's positive, you know? All right.
She's in the back of the vehicle.
Okay.
She's not in the driver's seat. It looks suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Vehicle's upside down. Some of the one window is halfway down. One window is all the way down. Call the authorities.
We help families all across the nation, and when we find out, they are notified first. So we're going to notify them first. My very next call will be the local authorities.
Right there with the red thing?
Yes, sir.
How could they have missed it? That's impossible.
And in our investigation coming into this, this is just what we do. We find vehicles underwater. We specialize in it. I don't know what you guys know, and we don't always know the why. We just try to find the where, and that's why I can't relate with whatever you're speaking on right now.
Upside down?
The car is upside down, but that's common when a car goes into water because the wheels make it buoyant.
And the windows are closed, probably.
All the windows except for one. Yes.
One's halfway down. Which one? One's all the way down.
So Nick is my diver.
Which window's up or down? The what was it?
Driver rear.
Driver rear was down, and the passenger rear was halfway.
Is she seatbelted in?
No. Is she in the driver's seat? No.
She's not.
No.
She's
in the back?
She's in the back.
Yes.
I would recommend. It's your daughter. This your daughter, dude. Do what you want to do. I would recommend this is not a part of that. Yeah.
It's going to be my last memory.
I'm Doug. Who are you with? Who are you with?
Detective with Nevada County. Yes.
Okay.
I want to be able to confirm everything that.
Yeah, behind me, the buoy under. We see the buoy behind me. 14 feet under the buoy is her vehicle. My diver was able to identify there are remains in the back.
the specialty search and rescue team, Adventures with Purpose, say that they have located the body and vehicle of the missing teen. They say they found Rodni inside her car, which is in just 14 feet of water. The team says they've notified family and law enforcement. Placer County Sheriff's Office will now be taking over the investigation.
She was last seen around midnight at a high school graduation party with more than 100 people. Kiely had texted her mother that night, telling her she would be leaving the party in about 45 minutes, and her mom texted her to be safe and told her she loved her. She said her daughter texted, "Okay, Mom, I love you too." Kiely's silver Honda SUV had never been found until reportedly today.
Okay, baby, it's just us in this world. We can change that. We gon' fuck up in this world, and we can change that. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel
in the hatch. It doesn't make sense. Like wheels, they're spinning. They're not dragging. They're spinning. That's a telltale sign that the vehicle's in neutral, which doesn't make any sense. If you're driving somewhere, if you're driving home especially, why would you all of a sudden put the vehicle in neutral? The only way she could have gone back there is if she went like footed vertically in that little gap, which is very odd if you take Nick's story into account. It's like it doesn't make sense because all he saw was a perfume bottle the day after, supposedly, allegedly. But it also plays into the theory of what if this is foul play, if whoever found out that law enforcement searched that late, they just put her in there like, yeah. I'm gonna go confidently say like 90% of me wants to lean towards foul play. That's up to the investigators to decide, the FBI, people who get paid to do that versus me. I just filmed the episodes and cut them together.
This just into our newsroom. The Nevada County Sheriff Coroner has confirmed the body found in the car that was pulled from Prosser Lake over the weekend is that of missing Truckee teen Kiely Rodni.
She just graduated high school at 16 with high honors. She's so intelligent and beautiful and just such a kind and wonderful person.
Went to the party with her best friend Magdalene, and then Magdalene left the party early to go be with her boyfriend. And then that's when she met up with Sammy. And then Sammy's just a party friend, so they would come in contact every now and then separate, go do their own thing. But pretty much, Kiely was there alone at a party of 300 people. She's 119 pounds, like 5'9". Like it's just not safe, especially if there's drinking and drugging involved at this party.
We just want her home. We're so scared and we miss her so much and we love her so much. And Kiely, we love you. And if you see this, please just come home. I want nothing more than to hug you.
I'll say this. I would not have put that in our title if we thought it was nothing more than an accident. It would blow your mind if I even told you. If you think about the two people that are moving around the vehicle, there could be more to that story.
We were told to leave, and we were not consulted about how it should be done. I would have, with the windows open, so you take a controlled environment like that, where you have windows open, you have no current, and you have wonderful visibility, which we hardly never have. It's not just one day, you know, it's everything, every step of the way, everything. I mean, starting with before we even got there. I mean, just everything about it. You know, if it looks like it, talks like it, walks like it, smells like it, tastes like it, there's lots of things that we would have done differently had we been in command of this operation. But I don't know what they did or didn't do while they were, you know, cataloging it under the water.
We believe out of the 200 to 300 juvenile and young adults who were at that party, somebody must have been something.
That one gets me every time. Let's keep going.
On a quiet hillside in Truckee, there's music. And memories of Kiely Rodni.
I feel her everywhere.
Family and friends say they feel the teen's presence.
She's not just with me, she's with all of us. And so for her to be here with all of us, yeah, she's showing up.
Kiely's mother says she wanted and needed to share her daughter's celebration of life with the community.
I'm standing because they're holding me up.
Searchers found the 16-year-old's body inside her car submerged in Prosser Lake August 21st, 2 weeks after she was last seen at a party held nearby at the popular Prosser family campground. Kiely's mother says she is at peace, but doesn't call the celebration of life closure.
There's no finish line. There's no, ending.
So this mother keeps moving while she mourns and asks the community to pray by writing thoughtful notes on colorful prayer flags, now strung throughout the park.
The wind comes and it just gathers the prayers and brings them up into the heavens.
As family and friends remember how Kiely lived, investigators want to know how and why she died. Now, they haven't said whether her death was an accident or was suspicious. The Nevada County Sheriff's Office is waiting on toxicology and autopsy results, which should come back in a few weeks. And the California Highway Patrol is trying to figure out how her car ended up in the lake.
Kiely's mother also had a message to people commenting about her daughter's death on social media. She asked people to do something kind in the name of Kiely.
We are so grateful to have the opportunity to join together today with our friends, family, and community in Kiely's name. Though we gather together, grief and healing is such a personal and individual thing. Today we will honor Kiely in honoring each other and holding each other up as we grieve in our own ways. We'll laugh, dance, share stories, songs, and poetry, or maybe we'll cry in a corner or at the podium. It's all okay. We'll remember and we'll create new memories as we all learn how to move forward in a world where we miss her. We are so blessed to be able to miss her together and to walk together into tomorrow. The way that she has brought everyone together, even in death, is a legacy that I will cherish forever. I'm hearing stories about people wanting to be nicer to each other in her memory. Kiely's dear friend recently told her mom that before all of this happened, she thought the word community had no real meaning, that it didn't really exist. But after Kiely went missing, the way our community showed up in full force showed her that it in fact is so very real and so powerful. That kind of impact on our teens gives me hope, the demonstration of strength and togetherness, and the way that they have an army of supporters standing behind them will carry them far as they enter adulthood. We would like to thank everyone who has come together to support us in what we hope will be the most difficult time of our lives. There's no way that we'll be able to ever return the kindness, generosity, and compassion that has been extended to us over the last month, but we will live the rest of our lives trying, and in that trying, Kiely will be with us, reminding us to be kind, laugh, and sing, and that sometimes it's even okay to cry.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I can't even do her anymore. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next one.
Let's talk about vehicles in the water, because that's really what I've specialized in. Here you've got a vehicle, your car, a Suburban, it doesn't matter what it is. There have been studies done on this, and you can go off of past experience. Is it come if somebody drives into the water, whether it be on purpose or accident, to find them in the back of the vehicle? Yes, it is common. It's not totally out of the ordinary. What happens is vehicle's coming along and it goes in, it'll stay buoyant for, we watched videos in class, did studies, and he dumped video, both some with windows up, some with the windows down, and we timed it to see how long it would be the vehicle finally went underwater. What we found was, surprisingly enough, even with the windows down, which was the fastest scenario, you're talking almost 3 minutes. With the windows up, it was like 3.5 to almost 4 minutes. So what happens is it comes in and there's air trapped in it in all kinds of places, not just inside the cab. You've got hoses, you've got tires, you've got a lot of things creating buoyancy there. So what happens is the front is the heaviest part of the vehicle because it's got the motor. So it most of the time always goes nose first into the water. And this part, the water level might be up to here as it's slowly filling up with water. Water's coming in the vents. And let's just say 2 scenarios. One, when the occupant hits water, for some reason they're going fast and it knocks them unconscious. And let's say they're not seat belted in for whatever reason. That water and that air pocket is going to pull them because it's to the back of the vehicle. If the occupant is conscious, every time they're going to be in a panic. This is not a normal scenario that you're trained for in a vehicle that's sinking water. So what they're going to do is they're going to fight to find that air pocket, and they're going to follow it all the way to the back. What happens is the vehicle fills with water and it's going to come down, hit, and a lot of times the momentum of it plus the buoyancy of the tires sit upside down and it'll land like, okay, now in shallow water, where we're talking maybe 12 feet or less, they come and hit and not have enough buoyancy. When it finally sinks all the way, it will land on all fours. That's why sometimes you'll find them upright, sometimes you'll find them upside down. Now, people will say, well, can't you get out of the vehicle if you're still calm? You can. There's a couple ways. One, you're going to have a hard time. It may be nearly impossible to open the door vehicle because of the water pressure pushing in on it. You're not going to be able to do that. Your best bet at that point is to roll down the windows and escape. And some people will say, well, you're in water, my windows are electric. How am I going to do that? Well, they did some studies back in the 70s. I can't remember exactly when. Had about 10 minutes of electricity. Your lights, your power windows, all that sort of stuff would work for about 10 minutes. So you've got some working time there. It takes the vehicle 3.5 minutes, let's say, to finally get fully submerged. Now you've got an extra, 6-7 minutes of electricity that you could roll that window down and escape. When you find a vehicle or any sort of evidence underwater, you want to preserve the evidence as best you can, like fingerprints, whatever. So if the vehicle upside down, what you do is lift it to the surface, lift bags, get it over to the shore where you can slowly turn that on its side to get right side up before you pull it up. And if there happens to be a windows down, you want to take some mesh bags, bungee cord them over those windows to contain it so that as you're turning the vehicle, you don't dump any potential evidence of the vehicle into the body of water it comes out of, if you understand what I'm saying. Do you think Kiely's death was accident or foul play? It's unexplained. If it is ruled an accident, then the investigative / authority jurisdictions need to come forward and say, here's what we believe, therefore we think it's it. And they would give an explanation as to why they think that. If it's foul, they would say the thing, but they would say, we think it's foul play and have evidence to back that. Right now, unless something's changed behind my back, we have not heard an explanation. There's no explanation. So until you explain it, is, in my opinion, called an unexplained death. Evidence to go, I know what I saw, but I have no evidence to go any other way other than explain, because nobody's explained it to me. Once I found her and had to get out of the water, I have no idea and what they do after that. Vehicles in the neutral position. Obviously, there's a couple things that we learned last as far as vehicles underwater most of the vehicles underwater that are boat ramps are insurance fraud. And the number one clue to it being insurance fraud is a single key in the ignition. Now, once you wouldn't think about that, but once you hear it, you're like, oh, I see, because of it, who's basically underwater, they need the rest of their keys. So stick the key in, put it in neutral, send it off the boat ramp. Yes, finding it in neutral or finding or something on the floorboard or something they could have used to put on the gas pedals are all clues. Hopefully that answers your question. Yes, squirrels on fire. I would agree with that. Yes. Shoes, socks, and pants. I only saw the lower part, but I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover. And again, I'll be in some other YouTubers to go panel to discuss some things. And I'll put a link to those in my community feed on my channel to keep you informed.
All right, y'all, we're just going to keep on going through these. I don't know how many more there are. Hold on, I'll check my playlist. Let me see where we're at here. I'm trying to keep this limited. I might come back tomorrow and do Miss G videos because my son wants to play a little bit of video games with me after I'm done here. So I'm going to run this for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more minutes, and then I'm done for the night. I got to watch how much time I'm using on here as well because I only get 50 hours a month. So let's get through this.
Burn it at both ends. I like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting. I'm not forsaken. I'm my own and I'm jaded. Energy comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, cause I be killing. I got no feeling, I've been dealing with all my demons. I like to feed them, they be chilling. Yeah, they be screaming. I can hear them in my mind. They just wanna find any fight, any reason. Dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never let it go, even when it hurts. This is my curse. There ain't no mercy, have to be thirsty, have to be working to deserve it. Adrenaline is surging, ain't no serving. I'm the king, bring me everything that I've ever wanted, that I need. I believe I could be anything, watch me. Give me a second to blow, give me a second to grow. Be at the top of the show, be at the top like a pro. I flip the switch, different mode. No, they ain't laughing, no joke, cause I attack when they won't. Welcome to the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never let it go, even when it hurts. This is my curse. Yeah, this is my curse. Yeah, this is my curse.
Sam never told me, but I knew she said there were friendly fights and she had planned some of them.
We're going to pause this for a minute because little Miss Craney popped back up. You at home, babe? You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want me to just keep playing?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sam never told me, but I knew she said there were friendly fights and she had planned some of them.
Yeah, so there were some friendly fights that were going on. There was, like, we had boxing gloves. People were, like, trying to instigate. It wasn't anybody who had really any drama or enemies or anything. It was more just friendly fights to keep entertainment going. This, I will candidly admit, people do end up getting in fights over who won, but not this time. Not this time. Not this time.
Have I questioned Sam? Hell yeah. Have I flipped many times? Like everybody has? From accident to foul play? Yeah.
Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kiely Rodni.
Kiely Rodni.
Kiely Rodni.
Kiely Rodni.
Kiely Rodni.
Kylie 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 Rodni is
Kylie Rodni.
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 Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Dead bow.
Keep it together, look in the mirror, tell myself you're doing better. Yeah. Ooh, oh, oh, yeah. Oh no, oh, oh. Stars in the sky, let me think about you. The love in my eyes, get you tell yourself for you. Loyalty in my blood, I will never fold on you. You trust in me, and I'll put my love in you. Okay, baby, it's just us in this world. Nobody can change that. Hey, we gon' fuck up in this world. We can't change that. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free.
Have a blessed night. Thank you guys for being here for Kylie Rodni. I love y'all. God bless. Sweet dreams. Good night.